Hello everyone, I'm going to be playing a few rounds of Shephy, which is a Solitaire type game. At least it's a single player game. The objective is, now you'll see in the top right, there's like a card there. The idea is that every round, the enemy sheep will get multiplied by 10. And so the idea is that before the end of the third round, which will be when they hit 1,000, we have to hit 1,000. So yeah. We've got these 5 event cards in our hand at all times. And you've always got to pick one of these, and then, you know, you got to do stuff. So these are all you have to actually manipulate what's going on. So, because just right off the bat, okay. Sorry, I'm just thinking because basically because I've played this for a fair amount now. So I'm thinking up sort of like meta strategies and like combos between cards. Bear with me. So what I'm first going to do is fill the earth, so I can put as many 1 sheep cards on the field as I like. The thing to remember is that any that you'd think on the face of it, oh yeah, I'll just put them on every space. But the problem is that you can't duplicate cards. Again, this is a thing that you can't see just yet. And you can't... Basically, you need space to do things, so it's probably ideal to not just fill every space. Yet that's exactly what I'm going to do, because the next move I'm going to do is lightning. And the lightning card, it's release one of your highest ranking sheep cards. So I'm going to do that and open up a space. So now we're on 6. Dominion. Okay. Right, Dominion is what you can use to sort of like bounce. Basically, I'm thinking in my head like when you take a multi-track recording and then mix them together onto one track so you can make more tracks. That's kind of what it's like, if you get me. So I'm going to use the all-purpose sheep. So this is like a duplicate process. So I'm using this to pretend to be another card in my hand, in this case Dominion, and I'm going to turn these 3 1 sheep into a 3 sheep card. Okay. Right, so we have 2 discard cards. The sheepdog and the planning sheep. And the sheepdog just discards the card for this round, and so the next round it'll still be there. But the planning sheep one makes it so that they can't, that once you remove a card, they're gone forever. Also, here I've got Meteor, which is, as you see, remove this card from the game, then release 3 sheep cards. So that's releasing 3 cards, but it discards itself from the rest of the game. Plague is interesting, especially because it's... Well, I'll show you in a bit, because I'm probably going to take an attempt at the story as well, which I'm not very good at, by the way. So it takes all of 1 rank of sheep. So say, for example, here, with what I've got here, I could either use it on my 1 sheep cards and then I'd lose 3 sheep, or I'd use it on my 3 sheep card and I'm also losing 3 sheep. So yeah. So here I can use multiply. I think that's what I'm going to do, just so I can think a little bit more. See what the next card is. Be fruitful. Okay. Right. See, because the thing is, if I can get one more 1 card, then I can dominion them into a 10 sheep card, and then I can be fruitful them into another 10 sheep card, so then I've got 20 sheep. But the problem is that to get there, I'm probably going to have to use a be fruitful. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the sheepdog to get rid of the meteor, and then we get 2 more cards, and then I can better think about what I'm going to do. Flourish and golden hooves. This is a good combo, by the way. So I'm okay, I think, using the be fruitful. Yeah, I'm going to use the be fruitful on one of the 3 cards. Dominion them into a 10. Because Flourish and Golden Hooves are a good combo. I'm saving the Planning Sheep. You'll see why I need to do that in a sec. I can never remember which way around these 2 are, by the way. Raise the rank of as many sheep cards as you like, so that's not the one I'm going to be doing first. So I'm going to use Flourish. Which is choose 1 of your sheep cards and receive 3 sheep cards of the lower rank. So what you do is you do this, and you get 3 sheep cards, and then you use Golden Hooves on all of these, and now look what I have. See? So, and also here we've got this is why I kept the Planning Sheep. Shephy on. Release 7 sheep cards. There are only 7 spaces on the field. So that is a literal game-ending situation if you don't use one of your discard cards. If you don't save it for the Shephion. So now the Shephion's going to be removed from all, like, rounds going forward. Right, so we've got 5 more cards left. How are we going to do this? Okay, we're going to use Inspiration. Okay, first things first. I'm going to use the wolves to drop one of these 10 cards. Because the thing is, I'm going to use Dominion to bring up the rank to a 30 sheep card. So I'm using these wolves card now to do that while it's a lower rank anyway. Oh, fuck. So this is the thing, is that each card favours a type of play. The thing about crowding is, it's great when you've only got 1 or 2 cards, because you can just play it and literally nothing happens. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use Inspiration, which lets me look at the remaining cards in my deck and pick one out, and use it to pick up Dominion. And there's another Be Fruitful. Interesting. Slump is also another nightmare that, like crowding, because it makes you remove half of the sheep from your field, and you round down, and that one's also like a flat 2. So now, because we're winding down the first round, it's more about just making sure that we survive the round. So okay, we're going to do this to Dominion them together to get a 30, and then Be Fruitful, and there we go. So how are we going to play these last few cards? That's the question. Okay, we're going to play crowding towards the end. We're going to use Falling Rock to kill one of these 3 sheep cards. Oh, right, so which of these I'm going to do first? Because this is the this is the issue. Right, so we're going to use 2 of these. Then we're going to use crowding. Because nothing will happen. Oh, fuck. See what I mean by it's just about survival at this point? Because now I've got 90 sheep. And now I'm going to have 30. Oh no, fuck, I've completely killed myself. Because I've got all the same sheep of 1 rank. So that's it. I've lost the game. Because I killed too many of the sheep. I should have played the plague card on the 3 before. So that's it then. I've lost the game. But I did get to 90 in the first round. So yeah, let's retry that. See, I've got my sheepdog already, and I've got the Shephy on in my hand. But as I said before, I kind of want to save that. So what can I do? One of your higher ranking cards. Let's use this to sheepdog the lightning. This is a really bad hand. I think I'm just gonna stop it here. Start again. And again, I'm gonna restart, I think. I think ideally I want to have the multiply cards in my opening hand. Is the best idea, I think. Just because it gives me a 3 sheep card for free. And that means more in the first round than it does at any other point, obviously. It's good for, like, if you have to sort of sacrifice using one of the big cards, but... Maybe I should use the inspiration for that. It's probably a bad use of it, but, you know, multiply. I think I'm now going to use one of these 2 cards, just so they don't become a problem later. It would be really nice if, when I use one of these now, I get... If I get the crowding card. So that I can just get that out of the way. Yeah, let's use Plague now. Okay. So if we use Dominion now, we kill 3 sheep. If we use Falling Rock first, and also Storm, then we can only kill. We only have to kill. We basically we can nuke them all. So yeah, Falling Rock. Or do I use Dominion now? Because I've got 10, and I can use Be Fruitful. See, I like this game, but can you see why it's stressful? Alright, fuck it, I'm going to use Dominion. I've lost. So ignore the Shephy on. The only of these cards that I can really play is Wolves. Right, let's just see if I can survive this. Planning Sheep on Shephy on. There we go. Now we got 2 more cards. Crowding instantly. See, there's nothing else I can do. I can throw away that 1 3 sheep card. That's it. I can't Dominion anything. I can't be fruitful anything. Ah, here we go. Flourishing golden hooves again. Again, which way around is this? Choose one of your sheep cards and... yeah, that's the one. So I'm going to sheepdog the meteor, am I? Yeah, I'm going to have to. So at the end of this round I have actually 30 sheep. But hey, I survived it. So with the Shephy on gone, I think I'm going to use the planning sheep on the meteor. Ah, right. Okay, I'm going to use the all-purpose sheep on Be Fruitful. Oh, fuck. I just had a plan as well. So I was going to use this, it's going to multiply and then use Plague. Get that out of the way. I'm guessing I can, I'm hoping that I can, right, what should I do? So I'm going to use Be Fruitful. Do I have Dominion? Or I don't have Dominion just out of hand. Because the problem is that if you Dominion for 30 sheep cards, you're then also losing the 20 off the top. So, I don't know. Fuck it, that's exactly what we're gonna do. Oh, and there's a Dominion there, so I can just use that like that. Do we have another Be Fruitful that we can use? Oh, crowding, we'll use that now. Can we do this? There we go. Right, so now I know that that's the thing I can do. I wasn't sure. So apparently if we're at 1, it rounds it down to 0 so that I can just play Slump and nothing happens, like with crowding. So we've got to be careful now. I think I'm going to use Inspiration and then use that to decide what I'm going to use the sheepdog on. Flourish Golden Hooves. Storm. Which one's which again? Yep. See, you can't Dominion 3 30s. Yeah, let's use the sheepdog on the lightning. Storm, fill the earth. Okay. Let's fill the earth and then use these on the falling rock and the storm on these. Right, so that's all the cards in this round. Golden hooves. Dominion. And fruitful. Although it doesn't exactly work, does it? Because I now lose the wolf. But hey, it means that I'm probably going to win this now. Let's use the all-purpose sheep on the sheepdog and then remove slump. Because now the sheepdog is basically as good as planning sheep because we're in the final round. Let's hope that one of these is... See, now golden hooves is going to be especially useful when it appears. Right, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 800. See, this is what's really good about this. The number 7 somehow makes it so that... I can't explain it. Right, so let's use the falling rock just to have a little think. But what comes next? Crowding, so that's not one that I want there. Golden hooves, there we go. And we've won the game. But how much are we going to win the game? Let's have a look. Basically, in this specific mode that I'm in, with the basic mode, the objective is to get one 1,000 sheep card into your field. There's also, but like the second you do that, it's automatically won. You don't have to play out the rest of the round. You don't have to survive. But there's also challenge mode where you do have to survive all the way through the third round. But then it also like you can have multiple 1,000 sheep cards. So yeah, and anyway, well, let's see. Let's use inspiration, see if we can be fruitful this. So I guess this is like the theoretical limit of what you can do in basic mode. And there we go. Number 1. So that's the basic mode. Challenge mode is what I described. Post Loves is the story mode. And each of the chapters comes with like a little sort of manga type thing explaining the context. So I've not actually won, I don't think even survived a single round of this. I'm interested to see if I can survive all 3 rounds, because I don't think I'm gonna be able to play properly. So basically the thing of this one, as you know, there were a lot of plague doctors, there were a lot of plague cards. So the game is entirely based around Oh fuck, I can't even continue with this deck. Look, it's 3 plagues, Dominion, which I can't use, and then all-purpose sheep, which I can't use on anything. So I've lost this game already before I even got past the first hand. Right, let's see if we get any better here. Because I'm trying to remember what they actually replaced for the plague cards. I know that the Shephyon's gone, so we don't have to deal with that at least, I don't think. So do we have whatever you know what I mean, the other one. See, the problem is that my strategy of using Fill the Earth before to like create loads of like little fodder sheep to kill them off doesn't work when you've got plague, because it just kills all of them in one go. Flourish. So we do have that. But then that's literally no good at this point in the game to have those 2 cards. Because I need to have it at least be 3 or above. Oh. Yeah, this one's failed as well. What I guess I kind of want is be fruitful and also a Dominion and also a oh, I don't know what the hell I want. Right, so I'll save that. I'll get the all-purpose sheep from this. Use that on the Be Fruitful. Oh. So yeah, I don't think I'm ever gonna clear this. I don't think. Because while I've got the hang of the main game, like the way I play, I don't know if it is probably something wrong with the way I play. It just isn't possible. Like everything revolves around me, like it just immediately getting killed by plague. So yeah, that's Shephy. It's only like £5. And I think it's really, really good. So yeah. I think you got the hang of it now. So yeah, bye and see you on the next video.